Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Tonight, I'm bringing you along on my evening routine. I've had a lot of requests to share my evening routine, and it is still a work in progress in that I am not very consistent. There are a lot of days that I don't do my evening routine in full or even sometimes at all. So it is still a routine that I am very much working on. But tonight I'm going to show it to you when I'm on top of my game and doing my full evening routine. One of the biggest keys for me to having a successful evening routine, there's actually two. One, I do it as early as I possibly can. I pretty much try and get started as soon as we are done with dinner, because if I sit on the couch and start watching TV and start to get into like relaxation evening mode, I lose all energy and then I don't want to do any piece of my evening routine. Number two is keeping it very simple, very short and very simple. If you watched my morning routine video, my morning routine is very extensive. I'm a morning person. I like to get up way earlier than I have to start work, and I like to get lots of things done in the morning. That is not me in the evenings. In the evenings, I want to get the basics, the essentials done, and then I want to relax and get to bed early. So just like my morning routine, I use the Routinary app to keep track of all the steps that are part of my evening routine. The first step is getting my watch on the charger. That way I can charge it while we sit and watch TV and relax, and then I can wear it to bed to track my sleep. After that, all of the different pieces of my evening routine are grouped by room. So I start here in the bathroom. The first thing I do is I wash my face, or sometimes I will take a shower. I hate washing my face, and so if I have makeup on, it's so much easier for me to just take a shower and take it off in the shower. I love nights like tonight where I don't have makeup on and then I am just washing my face and kind of getting the day off of my face. I do have this awesome face wash here at the sink to kind of motivate me to wash my face when I do need to do it at the sink. It smells amazing. It's a little bit pricey. It was recommended to me by someone that I got a facial from once. It's actually the face wash that they use at the place that I get facials at, which is called Heyday. Highly recommend, by the way, if they have one in your city. Highly recommend. So it's kind of a luxury, but it makes me more excited to wash my face at the sink. Next step is flossing and brushing my teeth. I use a water pick to floss, which has changed the game in terms of flossing. My dentist recommended this to me years ago. I love my water pick. I don't look back. And then I will brush my teeth with my electric toothbrush. And then the last step here in the bathroom is my skincare. I do keep my skincare pretty simple. I usually put on some type of serum. I kind of alternate between a more exfoliating serum and a more hydrating serum. So tonight I'm using this hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary, and then I will put on my nighttime moisturizer. And then sometimes I will put on a facial oil on top of that if my skin is feeling extra dry. It's not as necessary in the summer, but in the winter I definitely want that extra layer of moisture. Then I come into the kitchen. First step is filling up my giant water bottle. This is how much water I try to drink each day, and I like ice cold water. So what I will do is fill this up the night before, stick it in the fridge so that it gets cold overnight. Okay, next thing I do, if Sam has done the dishes, which sometimes he has, sometimes he hasn't, is wipe down the counters. I love this daily granite cleaner from Method. I talked about this in a favorites video. I think it was last summer, it was a while ago. But I love the way that it smells, and I love waking up to fresh, clean counters. Next up is the bedroom. I only do two short things in here. I light this candle. Oh, I was like, man, not if my thing is dead. That way it smells good by the time I come in here to read at night. And then I will start my hatch routine, which is just, turning on the initial light. And then the room is kind of, you know, ambiance and ready to go to bed. And then I will go ahead and turn off the main light in here so that it's ready for bedtime. All right, and then the last part of my evening routine, that's part of my Routinary app, is here in my office. So I just do a couple of things. The first one is just a quick tidy. I just try to put everything away and make sure that everything, you know, looks nice when I come in here in the morning. There's nothing, it's just, you know, you come into a messy office in the morning, you're not excited to get your day started. After I put everything away, then I will clean my desk. And that's one of my favorite parts of my evening routine. Kind of like the amazing smell of the granite top cleaner, I also love the smell of this wood cleaner. Both of those things I discovered over the summer when we were staying at my parents' house down in Texas, and I just love this wood cleaner, so I give it a quick spritz. If my desk is in really bad shape, like depending on what happened that day, or if my computer made lots of scratches, I will spray it directly onto the desk. If it's not in too bad a shape, I will spray it directly onto the paper towel and then just kind of give it a really quick wipe down. After I wipe down my desk, I check the dresser to see if it needs any kind of wiping down. I just kind of use the same paper towel that already has stuff on it to give the dresser a quick wipe down. And then I will lay out my clothes for the next day. I used to not be a person that did this. I thought I'm not picking out like an outfit to go to work. So what's the benefit of like picking out clothes? But man, just not having to make that extra decision in the morning can make a difference, even if you don't realize it's making a difference. So I actually lay out 2 outfits. I lay out one for working out. So I will pull out a pair of leggings, sports bra, tank top, and socks. And then I will also pull out a set of my like more structured sweatpants. I talked about this in a favorites video. I have my like comfy lounge pants, and then I have my like work sweatpants / leggings. So I will set out a pair of those and a normal bra and a shirt to wear for work tomorrow. All right, then the very last thing I do in this office is put my pajamas on. This is just where my pajamas live because this is where I change in the morning into my workout clothes. So I just stick my pajamas, the ones that I'm currently wearing. Let me know down in the comments, do you wear your pajamas for more than one day? I usually wear mine for about 3 nights, and then I will put them in the hamper. So my pajamas are always in this room. So last thing I'll do is put my pajamas on. I just talked about these pajamas in my last quarterly favorites video. If you missed that video, I'm obsessed with them, and I'm about to order a second pair. So that is what I consider my evening routine. Obviously my whole evening lasts from when I'm done with work at 5 until the time that I go to bed, and there's stuff on either side of that. But as it pertains to the things that I am more likely to succeed and accomplish my goals if I do these things each night, this is it. This is my evening routine. So after I'm done with all of this, then I will go hang out with my fiance, Sam. We will usually watch some sort of TV. And then at about 9, when I am disciplined and I stop whatever show we're watching, I usually try to keep an eye on the time. Like tonight, I know I'll be done with filming this video and done with my evening routine at about 8:30. So we will watch 1 episode of Superstore, and then I will go to bed. And then I will do my Hatch evening routine. I've talked about the Hatch before. It is an alarm clock. It's a sound machine. It is like my best sleeping friend. So I will start my Hatch evening routine. The first part of it is a 20-minute reading lamp, and then it's the sound of the beach. I love the sound of the ocean. So I will lay there in bed under my weighted blanket and read and listen to the sounds of the ocean, and that stops after 20 seconds. Then it goes into this transition time where it just is this purple light. I just like the color purple, and that is when I take the weighted blanket off of the bed. I spray, I have this like pillow mist. I got it in a FabFitFun box. I'm using it up. I don't know if I'll repurchase it afterwards, but I spray the pillow mist on both mine and Sam's pillows. And then I put the Laneige sleeping mask on my lips, blow out the candle, and like that's my transition from reading into like bedtime. And then most of the time I have to click next on the Hatch. I have that light set for a 2-minute timer. It never takes me 2 minutes to do all that stuff. So I will click next on the Hatch, and then it goes into a sleep meditation. So I will get comfortable and do the sleep meditation.
Hello, and welcome to a rejuvenating sleep meditation.
Probably 8 times out of 10, I fall asleep during the meditation. If for some reason I do not fall asleep during the meditation, after that, it goes into 5 minutes of like nature sounds. Like it sounds like you're camping, which is so much fun. And it goes into those nature sounds for 5 minutes to help me fall asleep, and that's sort of when I'm supposed to be falling asleep if I haven't yet. And then it goes into the white noise machine, preferably once I'm already asleep. I don't like falling asleep to the white noise machine, but I like having it while I'm asleep, especially living in New York City. It's very helpful. So that is all. That is my evening routine, and that's how I make sure that I'm ready to go for the next day to work on all of my goals. So I hope you found this helpful. I just want to remind you that your evening routine, just like with the morning routine video, I'm sharing this with you to hopefully inspire you, give you maybe some ideas, or just to remind you that it can be very short and very simple, but still helpful. But make your evening routine whatever works for you. If you're a night owl, your evening routine might have a lot more steps to it. Maybe you read more, maybe you journal, maybe you do other things. Or maybe your evening routine is less. Maybe you got little kids, and so you get those little ones into bed. Your evening routine is like 2 steps, and then you're in bed and you're done. Whatever it is, I hope that you make your evening routine work for you and not just make it try and look like someone else's, because that's what everyone else puts in their evening routine. So that is gonna be it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. I love days like tonight. I love nights, it's texting me. I love nights. I don't know what I'm saying. Actually, just this whole thing is a blooper. This isn't the last stop of the night because I don't sleep in my office. That's a really stupid joke. She just knocked the paper towels off the shelves because she's a cat.